Hello, this is IX, and what are some of the officials' decisions really? Yes, I know there is some questionable decisions for some matches for this match day, and a bit of frustration on Inter's second half. But I'll just leave it for later. I'm gonna give a few thoughts of the matches for match day 2. Well, most of the matches actually. Anyway, let's start. Monza 2, Empoli nil. I always knew Monza will respond well. Based on their match against Inter, they do attack well, but they're just not clinical enough for that match. For this match, however, it's different. Sure, both keepers made some good saves, or some camera saves perhaps. There are quite a few shots hitting the woodwork here and there, some of which, if they went in, could have been wonder goals. In the end, there are two goals for Monza by Andrea Colpani, one wonder goal and a header. Frosinone 2, Atalanta 1. Wow. Just wow. Two early goals in the first half by Frosinone, and Atalanta are missing sitters. Frosinone did play a lot better than their last game. To be fair, it's Napoli. Atalanta got one back from Zapata, but you gotta give props to their keeper for keeping Frosinone alive in the second half. And Atalanta in the first half got 0 shots on target, and on the second half they got 6, thus saving 5. Those two goals really punished Atalanta. Hellas Verona 2, Roma 1. What the fuck, Roma? Just what the fuck? I know Salernitana is a pain from last season. Manager is doing a good job, to be honest. But Hellas Verona? Really? They barely scrapped relegation last season. Rui Patricio will cost Roma more points than earned. First Verona goal, he should have been saving that. But second Verona goal, where's the defense? I know in the second half Aurier gave a consolation goal, but in the end, I just think Roma are a bit unlucky on that, with the number of shots they missed. Milan for Torino 1. Torino played a deep back 5 against Milan. I mean, it's fair, it's Leao, but holy shit. Watching them play is just suffering. They can't even string passes to build up. Even long ball build up, you can't even string that pass. If your midfield is being carved up by defenders, sure, I know Taylor Hernandez is fair play, he's world class, but Chow, no. Just no. You think Milan will go Leao and Inshallah again, but 32 minutes in, Milan had a counterattack and Pulisic scored unmarked. I'll say it again and again. That right side will be a problem. Torino ties the game with Schurz getting a header on set piece. And then Milan, they actually got a lucky penalty. That is not a handball. Come on, ref. It touched Giroud's back and onto Torino's defender's hand in a natural position. Based on the handball rules, if the ball touched the hand in an unnatural position, it's a handball, but it's a natural position. How is the player supposed to react to that? And then after that, Giroud scores a penalty. Third goal, Teo scores that. To be fair, he had a great 90 minutes. By halftime, Torino looked like they've just given up. Another penalty is given to Milan. Alright, that one's fair. Sure, did stamp on Leao's foot, and then Giroud buried that. 4-1, Milan took a few subs. They just run around. It looked like the subs to piss away time. Give some game time for them. They're just done with the game. As for Schurz, I remember him being linked to Inter if the Pavard deal doesn't go through. I know it's not the best to judge a player by one match, but my thoughts is I think he did a decent job containing Leao despite being overloaded a few times. sure the 1v1 might be a problem and will get beaten easily, and it does give away a penalty on that one. But it does happen though. Giving away penalties do happen. Juve 1, Bologna 1. Alright, Bologna is a side that is a thorn to anyone. And it's good old Allegri ball again. I don't get this team. Last week, Juve dominated Udinese, playing some nice football. This week, they're getting dominated by Bologna. Juve's defense in the first half is in shambles. There's just so much space open for Bologna forwards to exploit. If they can shoot, it would have been 2 or 3 goals by now. Only one, but that's by Ferguson. Later on, Bologna defended well that Juve can only cross and hope someone gets the ball. In the second half, one goal got called offside, and Pogba comes back from injury again. I think that Bologna would steal the game if Ndoye taps it in. But really, how is that not a penalty? What is this? I'm sure Ealing Jr. tackled Ndoye's legs before he taps it in. If it's behind the leg, it didn't touch the ball, it's a card and a penalty. Where did Ealing Jr. touch the ball? And it's not even checked at all. What is this? But anyway, congrats to Allegri to breaking a record. Allegri hadn't lost to Bologna until now. Also, Juve haven't lost to Bologna at home until Allegri, and way to throw the game away, Bologna. What the fuck? Fiorentina 2, Lecce 0. Nothing special really. Brilliant start Fiorentina, 2 headers. Artur seems to be slowly getting back to his old self. But Lecce did have a nice comeback though. Napoli 2, Sassuolo 0. Sassuolo do look a bit shaky in the first few minutes, but overall I think they did defend it very, very well. You think it's another dodgy penalty against Sassuolo, but it's an actual penalty. A VAR call that's done right. As much as the referees get so much stick for horrible calls, it's an actual good call. Osman took the penalty, buried it, but most of the time he looks a bit isolated in the first half, and Sassuolo aren't committing a lot of numbers in attack. In fact, I think Sassuolo look like they're playing for a draw. First half, both teams have one shot on target, with Sassuolo being the long shot, and a penalty for Napoli. Second half, Maxi Lopez got red for saying something to the ref. To get carded by a ref, you got to insult them somehow. To get red is be very, very bad. In the comments, I actually want to guess, what do you think Maxi Lopez say to the ref? Napoli got another penalty from handball, and Raspadori missed. Guevara came back, substitute. Yeah, he brought a lot of creativity for that Napoli side, and awarded that with a nice assist. He spread the ball to Di Lorenzo for him to score. There's another play with the keeper off his line, and the shot being blocked by Toyin. It would have been blocked this season so far, but the chance is offside. Yes, it's a nice block. But overall, and again, props to Napoli's midfield and defense. Did so well to win the ball back. Lazio 0, Genoa 1. A lone goal by Retegui, he rebound. I mean, it's a great read of the game. And the rest is just shithousery. Great job, Genoa. You sort out your defense. There are a few calls here and there, but really, what the fuck, Lazio? 2 losses in a row. These teams you lost to aren't really top teams. One team had scrapped relegation last season, and a team that got promoted this season. Do I think there's crisis right now? No, I don't think so. But I think there's something wrong if your team outperforms their XG twice in a row. If they do that, there's just too many missed chances. Lazio may pick up points later in the campaign, and Napoli, Juve, and a UCL Matchday coming up. Well, good luck with that. Salernitana 1, Udinese 1. The Marseille opened the game with him scoring by coming into the box, and then Salernitana came back with a fantastic assist by Candreva and finished by Dia. Sure, we have Dia doing Dia things. He's the top scorer for Salernitana last season, but I just don't get Candreva. He's playing like he didn't age a bit. Since Candreva came on, Udinese were barely holding on to a draw. But Sousa, oh boy, I tell you, he's doing an amazing job. Since taking over Salernitana in February 15th, he only lost 3 times. If this goes on, I think Salernitana will become a thorn to any top side and not some relegation fodder team. Cagliari 0, Inter 2. I actually think that Ranieri planned this game very well. He overloaded the wide areas, but doesn't seem to work when they're disjointed, as both goals come from the flanks, and of course catching Inter on the counterattack. For Inter, they did well on the counter that Cagliari's defense looked disorganized. It is Torino's first assist, which is congrats. A Dumfries goal. Second goal is a lovely play from DiMarco to Torino to DiMarco again, and into Martinez unmarked and score. First half, Inter dominated. Second half, however, Cagliari looks a little more intense, and Inter look like they're relaxed. So it was a 50-50 from there. When I watched this game, I thought Inter got away with a penalty. Watch it again. It's really not. Ran into the foot. It's a good call. At the 85th or so minutes, Summer got a very, very nice save, which would have been a tap-in. But a scary counterattack, by the way. All in all, it's a nice 3 points for Inter. What are your thoughts of the matches for this match day? Are there any insights that I missed? Should there be a penalty on some certain calls? In your head, what do you think Maxi Lopez said to the ref to get a red card? Just leave it in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. Bye bye.